In that title suit, he claimed that one Rakia Bibi, who was a successor, claimed to have been a successor of her father. Rakia Bibi died in 2002 prior to the death of his father, of her father, and making a false application before the London Judicial Magistrate, they prepared a death certificate in recording the date at 17 June 2009. Suppressing all these facts, deed has been prepared, right has been transferred by the legal heirs of the Rakia Bibi to the favor of the writ petitioner, my lord.
17th June 2019 is not the correct date of death. But then it was on the basis of the document disclosed by the panchayat that this order was passed.
This is the complaint lodged by the husband of the deceased, my lord. Before the
husband of the deceased means Rakia's husband?
Yes, my lord. That has been made by the...
My wife did not die in any hospital and definitely not in SSKM hospital.
Cut short the matter, my lord. But the writ petitioner filed one title suit against some dependents, my lord. In that title suit, he claimed that one Rakia Bibi, who was a successor, claimed to have been a successor of her father, and he died in 2009. But facts remain that Rakia Bibi died in 2002 prior to the death of her father. As per modern law, predeceased daughter of any modern male, my lord, does not have any right on the property, my lord. My lord, suppressing this fact and manufacturing some documents, death certificate from the KMC by manufacturing a document, forging a document from the SSKM and making a false application before the London Judicial Magistrate, they prepared a death certificate in recording the date at 17 June 2009. But the fact remains that the Rakia Bibi died in 2002, my lord. The Bonhugli Gram Panchayat issued a death certificate to that effect. Suppressing all these things, death certificate has been obtained fraudulently from the KMC, my lord. That has been afterward cancelled, and suppressing all these facts, deed has been prepared, right has been transferred by the legal heirs of the Rakia Bibi to the favor of the writ petitioner, my lord. Writ petitioner filed their title suit, and when during hearing of the title suit, my lord, all these facts came out. He compromised the suit. Decree was passed on compromise, my lord, accepting that the deed by which he acquired the right, my lord, has been void. These facts are totally suppressed before filing this writ petition, my lord. He filed what he did afterwards, my lord. He filed and made an application under RTI to the Bonhugli Gram Panchayat. Made an RTI application request for some information with regard to the actual death of the deceased Rakia Bibi, my lord. Panchayat issued a death certificate, my lord.
Where is the order passed by this court? 20th of April?
Yes.
17th June 2019 is not the correct date of death.
KMC has cancelled this. FIR has been lodged. The persons one was arrested and another was probably on bail at the time of filing the charge sheet. He was absconding. Because of all these facts have been suppressed, even before the panchayat also.
But then in the writ petition, I do not see the corporation as a party.
No,
it is the Bonhugli municipality.
Because suppressing all these facts, they did made an application before the panchayat. Panchayat give him some information regarding the date of death, recording as 17 June 2009, my lord.
But then it was on the basis of the document disclosed by the panchayat that this order was passed.
Yes, my lord. But the entire thing has been done, my lord, by fraudulent practice, my lord. Case is pending, my lord. Charge sheet is at page 89.
Mr. Banerjee will be representing the panchayat. It was on the document placed by the panchayat that the court passed this order.
Affidavit was filed by the...
Affidavit was filed.
My lord, the Pradhan has given his affidavit on the basis of the records maintained by the
Yes.
panchayat. So I had a talk with the Pradhan, my lord. The only document that he had is at page 85. Finally comes to page 85, my lord. This was submitted before the panchayat because I specifically asked him, he doesn't have any register of death or birth not maintained by him for that particular period. But he had this document, my lord, 85, which was submitted by the persons who are getting the certificate. Now, this says, my lord, is issued by the, my lord, RMO, SSKM hospital. So, my lord, the government hospital, the medical officer is not issuing this. This says, my lord, 2009, expired on 17/6/2009. Possibly this is the document which has been considered, the only document which has been considered. But from the affidavit, I find that some mistake has been committed by him, my lord. He shouldn't have said that on the basis of, my lord, the register, because when I asked him, he said no register as such is available with him to support this. But this document was there. Now, my lord, if subsequent documents come, my lord, your lordship will consider, my lord, because if a compromise decree is there, my lord, and cancellation is there, lordship will kindly consider those documents.
My lord, as per, my lord, may I
Lordship,
submit,
I'll
my
come
lord?
to page 83. This is the complaint lodged by the husband of the deceased, my lord. Before the
Husband of the deceased means Rakia's husband.
yes, my lord.
My lord,
Yes, Mr.
I have
Complaint.
purchased the property from Rakia's husband only.
One person cannot
I
die
hear you,
twice, my lord.
please.
This is a complaint made by the husband of the deceased. He said that one person cannot die twice. And my lord, kindly comes to the last part, the handwritten part that has been made by the
My wife did not die in any hospital and definitely not in SSKM hospital.
handwritten part is written by the medical officer, my lord. And the same has been cancelled.
I was very, in fact, very specifically aware that these things may come up. And that is exactly the reason why I
Your lordship took the
Recorded
affidavit on record. But my lord,
the affidavit of the panchayat,
Absolutely,
because
absolutely.
these things happen. Right?
This has been done deliberately using the panchayat, my lord.
Wait, yes.
My lord, as far as the, my lord, the material misrepresentation of facts are concerned, my lord, at the time of filing the writ petition, my lord, we disclose all the, my lord, material information available with us. My lord, kindly see the writ petition they have already attached. I have attached, my lord, plaint of the suit where, my lord, we have disclosed from whom, my lord, we have purchased the property, the date of death, my lord, the written statement filed by the, my lord,
Listen, the court is not concerned with the plaint and the averments made
no,
in the
my lord, as
plaint.
per the allegation of my learned friend.
Whatever the allegation is, thing is, the court disposed of the matter by recording the date of death
Yes,
of
my lord. Yes.
Rakia on the basis of a document which was produced by the panchayat,
Panchayat, my lord.
right? Now, if it appears that the said document is incorrect, then this order
My lord,
will
only
go.
the panchayat can, my lord, throw highlight because I cannot
Yes.
say, my lord.
This will go because there are disputed questions of facts coming in.
My lord, perhaps
Yeah,
this court cannot,
husband-
yes, my lord, cannot exercise fact finding, my lord. things, my lord.
Husband, I don't know who the person is, has come up and said that his wife cannot.
Let the panchayat file affidavit saying that the previous affidavit was false or not based upon material fact.
I'm not saying false.
Well,
I'm
otherwise,
saying
my lord, I
No,
have.
no,
page 85 is the
My lord,
document
my lord,
that I relied
Whatever
upon.
be the things,
my
my
lord,
lord.
first title suit was withdrawn, accepting that the date of death was prior to the date of death of his father, her father, my lord. My lord, after since the police case was lodged against him, that's why he compromised in that matter. Well, after that, the order passed by your lordship, the fresh death certificate issued by the panchayat, my lord, and encashing that death certificate, another title suit was filed against us.
My lord, that was regarding separate
That-
suit
that's
property.
why
My lord, I
I've
can
come from-
differentiate, my lord. The copies are
whether it is separate or same is
only I am
different.
countering my
then-
learned friend's argument, my
Lordship
lord.
was filed,
And as
nothing
far
has
as my
been-
lord, withdrawal of plaint
nothing
is
has been
concerned,
filed,
my lord, we have.
nothing has been, spelled in the writ petition, my lord.
No,
Well,
only,
well,
Everything was in
only one document lordship will see, my lord. I have shown page 85.
Yes.
The next page is the cancellation by KMC, which says that they had issued on the basis of page 85, but which is erroneous. So KMC has cancelled. 85,
My
so
let
this
my
was
lord
not
panchayat
before
file
us.
an affidavit because I am relying upon.
Used, my lord, by for his personal gain.
Because the panchayat perhaps cannot take two, my lord, contradictory stand, my lord. In my writ application, they have stated certain.
If they suppress one, give one document.
Let them, my lord, let them submit, my lord, let them submit affidavit, my lord.
Lordship was
At
filed,
convenience, my
everything
lord,
was
perhaps
suppressed in the writ petition, my lord.
no suppression of facts, my lord.
What has been practiced upon this honorable court, my lord?
Let my lord, the panchayat may only direct my lord to file an affidavit. And whatever they, my lord, wish to say now, my lord, let them submit on affidavit.
Application has been filed for addition of party. What is the next one for?
For the condemnation of delay, my lord.
For condoning the delay in making application and for recalling the order dated 24th No, 20th April 2021, 20. Stop. It appears from the order dated 20th April 2021 that relying upon a report filed by Bonhugli-Roman 2 Gram Panchayat, the court recorded the date of death of one Rakia Bibi, alias Rakia Mondal. There is a flag. Please check the spelling. Alias Saima Mondal, wife of Sakauddin Mondal, as 17th June 2009. Stop. On the basis of the said order, comma, the Gram Panchayat issued a fresh certificate of death. Stop. Next. The applicant submits that Rakia Bibi died at a prior date and not on 17th June 2009 as reported by the Gram Panchayat. Stop. Next. From the documents annexed to the application for recalling, it appears that a death certificate was issued in favor of the said Rakia Mondal by the Kolkata Municipal Corporation, relying on the discharge certificate issued by SSKM Hospital in the year 2015. Stop. Next. On a complaint lodged by the husband of Rakia, comma, an investigation was conducted. The entry from the register and the database of KMC in respect of the date of death of Rakia has been cancelled. Paragraph. It appears that there are title suits pending in between the applicant and the writ petitioner regarding certain property. Stop. The date of death and the certificate of death is a vital document which is required for taking evidence in the said suit. Stop. Next. The Gram Panchayat does not maintain a proper register where the date of death is mentioned. Stop. Next. Since issue has been raised with regard to the authenticity of the date of death of Rakia, accordingly, the court thinks fit to allow the applications filed by the applicant. Stop. Next. The fact of declaring the date of death by this court on the basis of the report filed by the panchayat may cause serious prejudice to others. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the impugned order, no, not impugned, the order dated 20th April 2021 stands recalled. Stop. Next.
My lord, kindly record my submission.
Consequently, the prayer of the writ petitioner for issuance of death certificate now the prayer of the petitioner to furnish proper date of death of the date of death of Rakia cannot be allowed. Stop. There are several disputed questions of facts which are required to be answered prior to passing such order. Stop. Next. This court sitting in writ jurisdiction will not be the proper forum to adduce evidence for declaring the date of death. Stop. Next. In view of the above, the writ petition fails and is hereby dismissed.